Hi there! So today I am going to be bringing you a what's in my bag video. I'm kind of doing this like I did last year when I got a new handbag, which was the Michael Kors Multifunction Tote. So I did a review and tour of that bag, and then I followed it up with a what's in my bag video. So that's been just about a year ago now. And now I am carrying the Michael Kors Top Zip Tote. This is an East-West tote from the Jet Set line, and this is in the color Cinder. So I will link to the video where I did the walkthrough of this bag down below, and then today I'm just going to show you what I'm carrying inside. So as I mentioned, for the past year I've been carrying the Michael Kors Multifunction Tote, and I really loved that because it had so much room. I could carry so many things with me, but I decided it was time to downsize just a little bit. I kind of wanted to lighten my load and go a little bit smaller. So this is not considerably smaller, but it is just a little bit more compact, but it still has a lot of great organization. I didn't really have to eliminate too many things that I was carrying, although I wanted to. I wanted to kind of get rid of some of the lipsticks and extra cosmetic items and things that I was carrying, and maybe just try to keep things a little bit more organized and a little less clutter in the bag. I think when you have a really large bag like the Multifunction Tote, you tend to carry a lot more, and it was just getting really heavy and cumbersome to carry every day. So I decided to go with this top zip version, and it still has a lot of space in it. I can still carry everything that I need, and I do have a couple of new organizational bags inside that are really helping me keep everything nice and neat, and they're also very lightweight, so I will go over all of that. Okay, so let's get to what I actually have in this bag. So I'm going to start by going to the outside pockets first, and actually I only have an item down here, which is my keys. These pockets are a little bit easier to get to once the bag is unzipped, so let me go ahead and just do that now. The bag is kind of stiff because of the soft leather, which is nice because it makes the bag really structured and it keeps it upright, but it does make these pockets a little bit harder to access when the bag's zip closed. So I've just unzipped that, and then it kind of softens that up a little bit here at the side. I usually have it unzipped when I'm carrying it around anyway. So I've just got my car keys in that end pocket, and then that is it for the outside. So let me go ahead and show you what I have down here. I've got this slip pocket here, then I have the main compartment area, and then a couple more slip pockets. So I will just start by going through here first. So the first things that I have are just a couple of packets of tissue. Always have to have those. I should mention I didn't clean out this bag, so I don't know what we're going to find in here either, so there might be a little bit of extra junk as well. Which brings me to my grocery list from a couple of days ago. I guess I could toss that. And then I keep a Bed Bath & Beyond coupon because it's nice to have that if you're out and about and you decide you need something. You want to get the extra 20% off. And then I keep a tin of Altoids all the time. I just love these. I don't like the full-size ones because I think they're too strong, but these little mini ones, I'm always eating those. Okay, so that is it for what is in here. I usually carry my Kindle in here sometimes as well, which is a really good spot for that, or an iPad if you have one. Alright, so now I'm going to let me just show you again. I'm going to get to this main compartment here and show you where I have the majority of my items. So I mentioned at the beginning that I was trying to lighten up my load a little bit, so what I did is try to get some lighter cosmetic bags and then just little organization bags to make just overall the bag a little bit lighter, because everything you put in there adds a little bit more weight, and my other bag was just really heavy with items. So I bought this on Amazon. This is from Le Sport Sac. I believe this is the Kevin cosmetic. I will link to it down below. But this is just sort of my little bits and bobs bag. It is a cosmetic bag, but I just wanted to use it for all those little items I don't want free floating around my bag. And I really like the way this one was set up. I originally thought I was going to use this for my makeup, and then I really ended up liking it for just all my miscellaneous items instead. So it has this main compartment here that unzips, and then it also has this little side compartment here. So let me just go to the side compartment first. So this is kind of cute. It just opens up like that, and then it's got a couple of flat areas. So if you wanted to use this for cosmetics, it would be a great place for lip liners or pencils or anything flat like brushes that you'd like to put in here. I just have, this is actually an old Shiseido facial cotton package here, and now I just keep Band-Aids in it. Really good place to keep those safe and flat. And then in here I have some hair accessories, just a couple of elastics, and let's see, a clip. And then I think I've got a couple of bobby pins down in there as well. So I really like being able to keep those things separated. And I will close that back up. I should mention too, they had so many different patterns. They're all really cute, but I just really like this one. And I wanted this to be different than my cosmetic bags so I could keep them separated so I would know which one is which. So when I look inside my bag, I would know that this blue striped one was just all of my miscellaneous items. So let me go into this main compartment here. This is also really soft and flexible, so it fits about anywhere, so it can hold a lot of items, but it also is very compact if you need to kind of scrunch it down a little bit. So this opens up really nicely, and there's a lot of space in here. So I've got my EpiPen. Of course, I always have to carry that with me. And then I mentioned that I chose this as one of my Sephora perks from the Sephora sale. So I got this little Ultra Repair Cream, hand cream, and that's been a nice size to carry in here. I've got my Band-Aid friction block. I almost took this out the other day when I was cleaning out my purse, and I thought, well, I'll just leave it in there, and then I ended up needing it the next day. So I'm glad I didn't take it out. I have a little pill container, just Advil, just over-the-counter miscellaneous items, just in case I need something like that. I also have just my little asthma inhaler. I've got a little mini nail file. I've got some eye drops. And then I just keep a few miscellaneous little cough drops and things like that in here in case I need it. My throat gets scratchy. I've got a little, I almost said toothbrush, dental floss, little Swiss Army pocket knife. This is really handy with the little scissors and everything. And then I've got one more drop in here. This is the Burt's Bees drops. It's a honey drop. So that is everything that's down in here, but I just really am glad that I got this, and it's really lightweight as well. Okay, moving on, I've got my wallet. I've shown you a video on this before, so I won't get into it too much. Let me cover up my information here, but this is my Hobo International Lauren wallet. I will link to that video down below. So that is a look at that. And then I've got my other little, well, let's see, let's go, one miscellaneous thing here. I have my grocery store receipt from my grocery store list. So this is the other little bag that I chose. This is also from Le Sport Sac. The name is escaping me right now. I think it might just be called Cosmetic, but again, I will link to this down below. I also really like this pattern. This is, I think, called Purple Cheetah or something like that. But again, this way I know which one is makeup and which one is just the little bits and bobs. This one's set up really nicely as well. So you've got this main compartment here, and then you've got two more zippered sections here. I really can't remember if I have anything in these lower sections, so I don't have anything down in here. Also, this would be a great place for pencils, any sort of eyeliner, lip pencils, or anything like that. And then I do have some things in here. So these are just a couple of blotting paper packages that I need to use up. And then that is it for that pocket. And then in the main pocket, it does go all the way down to the bottom. So I've got a lot of space in here, but I am trying to just make sure I only carry a few lipsticks, because one of my problems is the bigger cosmetic bag I have, the more items that will end up in there. I'll just keep adding to it, and it gets heavier and heavier. So right now I am carrying this Urban Decay. This is the Naked Skin Ultra Definition Pressed Finishing Powder. I'm trying to finish this off, so I'm using that as my touch-up powder. I have Urban Decay Fiend. I've got my Dior Lip Glow, of course. I wouldn't be without that. I have MAC, and this is in Modesty. I usually always keep that color with me. And then let's see what else I have. I have Bite Fig. I've been trying to use this up as well. And then finally I have the Clinique. This is, what is this called? I just bought this with the Sephora sale as well. This is the Repair Wear Intense Lip Treatment. I've been keeping this in my bag, applying it often. I really love this stuff. Okay, so that is everything that's down inside of that. Very, very lightweight as with the other bags, so it's really nice for not adding extra weight to your bag. Okay, so let's see what else we've got now. I'm going to move around to these two pockets that I have here on the back. So in the first one, I just have my phone. And then in this other pocket, I have a couple of pens. This is actually really good for me because usually I end up with like 8 or 9 of them in here. And then I have my hand sanitizer. So that's everything that's in that main area. And then I do have this zippered section on here, which I'm not going to go into because it's just some feminine products, and I'm sure you can all use your imagination on that, but I just have them in a little bag down in there. But other than that, that will sum it up. So I'm really, really enjoying this. It's still got lots of room for someone like me that wants to carry a whole lot of things with me. I like my large Continental wallet. I do want to have things that I need, but I do want it to be a little bit lighter and not kind of weigh me down so much. So this has been a really nice compromise for me. So anyway, that is it. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.